And welcome back to another episode of Cyrus is great at everything but being a good detective. On this episode, we're doing everything but solving the murder. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. I investigated apartment number 10 for the cleaning lady. I don't know. Now we're going to go report back and tell her what we found. You're welcome, cleaning lady. We're looking for 4 points to level up because I keep failing every white check that comes my way. Hi, talk. Hello.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're going to save the place. And the economy.
Oh, I do like wizards. And people like that in general. They have a lot to tell us about our fates.
She means clairvoyance.
Definitely not wizards. Okay, well, we investigated that and did that. Cool. That would put it at the done section, wouldn't it? Yep. Coolio. Let's see what else we can solve. We can't confront the pigs yet. It's not quite late enough at night. We need to sync the signs with Noi. Don't know how to do that. Become a man of plenty. Check back on the monument. Reconceptualization later. Maybe it is later. Maybe we can go check that out. Still have to help Suna with her project. That's the white check that I keep failing. I need 90 more experience points, so we're going to figure out how to get that. We're going to figure out these 90 experience points. Hey, Joyce, do you have anything else that you want to talk about? Anything else I failed to bring up at 1:52 in the afternoon?
Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My
Okay.
favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
Okay, my conceptualization is still an 8% chance, so we're not going to do that.
Glad to have been of assistance.
All right, nothing else. Thank you. Goodbye. Lieutenant Kim, you got anything? Nothing. Got it. We're doing brilliant work here. The most excellent work. All right, let's go check on the statue. Let's see if this man is talking about art the way that we're thinking about it. Got to turn my net worth into something worthwhile, you know? No bottles. I can sell my bottles. I'm still, like, very short on rent, so I may have to go sleep in that lady's cabin. Cabin down in the fisherman's shacks. Oh, we. I think I'm grateful this game doesn't have any DLC, because that means that, ooh, let me run in the middle of the game. This game doesn't have any DLC, which means they put it all on the line in this installment. I don't have to be left wondering if there was something more. Obviously, the Final Cut added voice lines to the game, so I'm grateful for that, because I would hate to read everything. I was episode 1 for a minute. It was me reading everything, and I realized, yeah, this sucks. I don't want to read everything.
An old monument stand. A matrix of there are the old king. A matrix.
Okay, so nothing to check back on. Unless I'm supposed to check on something else. So if I investigate the green lorry again, I don't think anything's in here, but you never know.
A lorry, the smell of cigarettes and perfume, a metallic drawer, the pull-out toolbox slightly closed.
Okay. Nothing else. Glorious. Do you have anything else you want to say? You?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
I still don't really understand this whole Boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
Ah, yes. I'm very well versed. Cool.
The Boyadero,
Boyadero
for short, is a cowherder from upstream Magritte, the great steppes of northern Mesk. He is a rugged individualist and explorer.
Okay. What's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring Boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Okay, I'm guessing that doesn't happen.
Of course not. The Boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, As he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
Okay.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills with the maiden's imploring eyes.
I think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret. Then he rides off, because the western plain is calling to him.
Beautiful song.
The most beautiful. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
Well, thank you for that. I'm just going to go walk away. Like, really far away. And I'll be quiet about it. Yes, sir. I wonder if this guy's got anything new to say. I'm just looking for people with something new to say. Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
It just has to be said, that was not a convincing line.
Hell no, I'm just an honest scab. That didn't sound too convincing.
Fucking loincloth.
Loincloth? Now you see, that's not really what a scab would say, is it? Better not to press the issue further, sire. He seems tense.
Hey, drama. I'm gonna push it further. Is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking bug.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
Yep. Okay.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
I'm just gonna leave now. Bye. See if this guy's got anything to mention. I clicked on him because I'm always having trouble with these stairs. So, you walk up them slowly. It's perfect.
Wondering, man. How can I help?
Okay, nope, nothing new. Let's go to the top. Let's see if Al Ghul Man has anything new to proclaim to me in his very, very level speaking voice.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That will be the...
That is...
These cops are
Bye.
just
Bye. You got nothing new to say. Okay. No reason to speak to Everett right now. I don't think. I don't know how to get up. Should we figure out how to get up into there? It's got to be through that door on the very, very left. There's got to be a way to get up there. There's got to be. I just don't know how. And I keep failing white checks. Dude, get down the stairs. Do you see? I'm literally holding the stick in one direction. Maybe I just got to hold it left. And then circle it down to the right. Nice. Got it. I'm learning every time. It doesn't look that bad on screen, but I promise if you were playing, you were in my position, you'd feel it. Titus doesn't have anything new to talk about. These ladies don't have anything new to talk about. Let's check my missions one more time. Make Van Ake's jam harder core. Help Egghead with the beat. Who put your clothes in the trash? It may take a while. Didn't know that. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. Ain't gonna happen. Ask around tattoos for possible meaning. Who made the call reporting the crime? Explore the whirling secret passages. And get a reality lowdown. Okay. Let's see if we can look through this window.
Behind the... You see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket. Over a pit. There's a little... One can't see.
Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe that last line has something that I
Behind
forgot
the
about.
dock, you see 2.
Squint.
There's a little slight... One can't see into the Union box from the yard outside. That hawthorn is too thick.
That hawthorn is too thick. I'm assuming that's a plant. Okay. You people provide nothing for me. Did I ever go in this blue door? I don't think I
You
did.
see a heavy... The door does the cobalt blue, old cobalt paint. Rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this.
Okay. I remember asking Gart. Gart didn't have the keys. He didn't know.
Can I help you?
Another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love... Oh, yes, that door. Sure. No, I don't have...
Wondering about it is, of course...
Or some boring...
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference.
Let him pretend he's indifferent.
He looks at the dust on his...
Yes.
Okay. So he doesn't have the key. Maybe we can hobo cop the dumpster. I know I haven't tried that one yet. Right? Right? I'm desperate for something. I need leads here, okay?
The trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Alright, dig in Hobocop style for extra content.
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
What's a knot cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however. And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'll sell it.
No, you won't. Because none of those things are real. They're not actually in there. All you see is food waste and crisp wrappings.
A cruel jest. There must be something.
All you see is a broken mug with a racist depiction of the Yellow Man frolicking in saffron.
Ooh. An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. Mm-hmm. You want it, Kim?
You see, you've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
I'm gonna pick up the rags
Not
again.
much to see here.
Search the
There's
food
nothing
waste.
more
Okay,
that
close the
the
lid.
container sounds
Okay,
above
I just found a
the
racist coffee mug. Dope. Kim, do you want it?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep.
What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
See, the mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use it as an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell him this is your innate ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling. For example, fraud and embezzlement, and the mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? I'll do the third one. Fraud and embezzlement.
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go for it. But if you want to earn real dough, finish the case and start getting paid again.
Hey, Kuno, we're going to relate to you because I'm bored. Let's see what this white check is.
Sure you wield that can.
Yep.
Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Papa's bad to the bone, Kuno. Rotten to the core.
Kuno's part is. You're just shit at life. Now what's your case with Kuno?
You're just shit at life, you fucking fuck.
Kuno
Need empathy. Does anything increase my empathy? Well, first I'm going to make sure nothing takes away from it. Okay. Empathy, empathy, empathy. Okay. Definitely don't wear the polo. Nice. Gotta put my nice shoes back on. Okay, we're gonna relate to Kuno, see if he knows anything. Shut up. Figure out what's going on with this kid.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Kuno, you must have seen all kinds of things throwing stones here. Want to help the RCM bust a murderer?
Fuck no. What are you? Fucking mentally handicapped?
Kuno, they've almost made you a snitch now.
Ease off, see? Kuno always takes the bullet over the hammer.
Oh, what if I like just go deck Kuno ass as hard as I can and like take her for ransom, and then just like bully Kuno into telling me what he knows?
He'd rather die than work with the justice system.
Figured that. Yeah, of course you don't care. You never care. She won't talk to me because Kuno won't talk to me. What's the skill check to get beyond this door? Come on. Is it physical instrument?
Conspicuous pile.
Perception.
Of material. Eternite.
Okay. Okay. Noted. 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 Maybe we'll take a trip back down to the church. We'll talk to the dice lady again, see if she knows anything. Let's see.
Both cables are unplugged from the breaker box.
Does the red cable go to the bear fridge? I don't remember.
This orange machine is dead.
Maybe I missed something in here.
The bear's eyes are dead.
Okay, that's where you yell up into the chimney. Do I still have that rifle, or did I sell it? No, I still have it. How do you get into this room again? There we go. It was a little hard to see the doorway. What does this mean? A rifle here?
It means there are firearms.
There we go.
Albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Okay, I can't believe I didn't get that experience points the first time I walked through here. But now we're down to 85 experience points that we need to earn. That is magnificent. Absolutely, 100% without a doubt, a riveting find.
This old fireplace is the whole thing resembles.
Okay, we already did this. See if there's any other speech options. Nope. I think we already did all that. I don't want to put it back in. I don't feel like it. You can't make me. Anything in this room? There's a chair. Hello, dice maker.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
I have more questions about this building.
I'm listening.
Anything else? Nope. Let's click on a random one.
There used to be a fashion atelier. Yeah, the atelier. And naturally.
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Fucking 14 shivers. Yay. See if we have any clothes that can increase my shivers. Shiver me timbers. There we go. There we go. Okay, my shivers is +2. It's as good as it's gonna get.
Again. Are you looking for a die?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
What? What? I gotta see what this does. I gotta know. I gotta know. I gotta take my clothes off. I gotta know.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Officer.
Is it just me or is it hot in here?
No, I don't feel hot.
Uh.
We're in a derelict smokestack. If anything, then it's cold here.
The zipper, it's stuck.
Oh no, not the zipper.
A tool to get the zipper open.
Never mind. That was a terrible idea.
Undressing in a stranger's place of business? Yes, it was. An unbelievably bad idea.
Miss, I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He's still recovering from an unusual medical episode.
That doesn't really excuse it, does it?
Okay, I'd like to order a die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Tell me, do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed?
As cursed as this commercial area.
Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real, and I'll give you your cursed die.
Deal, see you at 9:15.
Great, see you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision.
Uh-huh.
I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her.
Bye. Hey Kim, do you want to take your clothes off?
Yes.
Try it. Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
What did your preliminary information say about it before you came here?
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard.
It was a little bit more than 3 days ago.
In Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Sounds like a problem.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay, of course, yes, I understand everything now.
Just to be clear,
Nice.
we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Completed a secret task, got 10 XP, boys. What is that, 75 XP now we need? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality.
Okay.
So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary, somewhere in your mind hangs a dark green blackboard. There are 2 columns. One says, cases solved. The other, confirmed kills.
Close my eyes.
The rows are endless.
Look for Precinct 41.
Jean Vicmer, Judith Minot, a special consultant. What was his name? Then the rows degrade into green nothingness.
What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
So you volunteered to spoil it.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
Oh, move my mic. Oh. Okay. For some reason, I thought you had 104 cases solved.
Well, technically. The official record keeper has been known to double count murder-suicides.
A common accounting gimmick used to inflate precinct stats.
So you're still a good cop, right?
I'm good enough for this case. I'm not here to compete. I came because I had to. My fellow officers, the sergeants in particular, would have made this scene into a circus.
I wonder what this says about me. That I was sent by my station?
It's all part of the master plan, you see.
I'm a highly experimental cop, but if I am right, this... I don't know how to pronounce that. Outre? Even by my standards. Outre.
Really?
I arrive at the scene 3 days early, drink myself to oblivion, fully re-immerse myself in this reality, and then work the case from an angle so crescent fresh it then work the case from an angle so crescent fresh it produces never before seen results, not only for criminology but for the human mind.
It can't be that.
I am a notoriously difficult to work with wonder kind with extremely unorthodox methods.
Wouldn't that be something? And who could say it's not true?
Ooh.
If you really don't remember anything, how would you know? We should move.
Kim, trust me. Alright, okay, enough of the competition. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Okay, well, getting to a pissing battle isn't the worst thing that I've been involved in.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Good. Formidable logic, 72%. Roy mentioned suicide, so why did the 41st send me?
Because you're the best qualified.
This game sucks.
No, that doesn't seem right.
Dumb brain, I'm good. No, that makes sense. I'm exceedingly qualified.
If you're so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent? Anyway, don't keep the lieutenant waiting.
I hate white checks. I hate white checks. I'm failing all of them. And that's okay. How much XP do we got? Oops. 35. Okay, so we do need 65 more. 65 more. I can do that. I can handle 65 more. Anything else in here that I forgot about? Just racking up the XP. Awfully jury in here. Awfully mannequin in here. Okay. Nice. About to prove something.
Barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them.
I cannot wait until my strength playthrough.
There are no collars on the barbell.
Absolutely not.
This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Fine, we'll leave. I'm not going to try and lift the barbell. That is a astronomically stupid idea. Okay. Now we leave out this door. I'm also discovering that it is exceedingly rare that I haven't died on the playthrough yet. A lot of people just randomly die in this game. Doing something stupid.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyamdal somewhere.
Look through the display of books.
Rows and rows of Hyamdala men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyamdal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyamdal, Return to Hyamdal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyamdal and the Hyamdal Man.
Okay, good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyamdal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyamdal and the false god. Man from Hyamdal and the scorched earth. Man from Hyamdal, the Hyamdal colonies. Man from Hyamdal and the swamp beast. Man from Hyamdal and the snow crabs.
Is that all?
Not even close.
Wow.
Man from Hyamdal in hell. Man from Hyamdal and the forest of
We're not doing this. Do any of the books call out to me?
Hyamdal, under a twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Oh, what is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hyamdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
Continue.
Between the throne and the Hyamdala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyamdal and the Devil Woman.
Aren't all women devil women?
Especially those leering types who seem to wear nothing but an armored bikini. There's also some sort of a snake lizard beast slithering around her abdomen, chest, shoulder region.
Okay, continue.
It's symbolic of vice and sin. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyamdal novels.
Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyamdal. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyamdalaman, the Man from Hyamdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Okay, I'm gonna leave. I don't have money. Let's investigate this store.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Yep, we looked at the board games. I'm not interested because I have no money. Let's see.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime.
The Dick Mullins. Yep, she is a fan. It is just riveting.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free. I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh, no.
Okay. Whatever.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden in. The maps look old and.
Yep. That's where the maps come from.
Shelves full of biographies of famous people, whoever they are.
Storekeep, anything of note in this shelf?
I would say The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Okay, who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
So you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society.
Uh-huh.
Imagine the chaos
Yep.
and otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's
Yep.
something personal inside.
Screw it. I'm interested in that Greatest Innocence book.
A true cultural touchstone in
Okay, don't care. I want to read my book. Where is my new book? This dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of innocences. It is written by Yo Paulo Salamao Lopez de Fuego, a Mesque fascist who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the innocences is the coolest in the world. I definitely didn't butcher that name. Yoao. Pretty sure. Paulo Salamao Lopez de Fuego.
The Greatest Innocence by Joao
Paulo Salamao Lopez de Fuego.
The book is large and heavy.
Joao. Got it. Crack open this immense tome.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events, historical.
Of course. Absolutely.
Most of it ends
Nice.
up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes.
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
That's so? Alright, go on. Give me all the hints you got.
A pop quiz is a short examination
no.
designed to test your knowledge without any prior warning or announcement. Such exams allow the teacher to assess how thoroughly the students have retained the material at hand. Voila. Now blast that first innocence. Thanks for nothing. Dolores Day. Dolores.
Dolores Day.
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state.
Is my moral going to take a hit?
Parliamentary democracy
no.
and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern, she was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
Not thinking about it. Not thinking about it. Back to the quiz.
Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence?
You know, I didn't really absorb anything from what I just read.
Then go with your best guess.
Sora.
Incorrect. Sola.
God.
Thank Dolores Day. Dolores.
The Paracanation?
Correct. Nothing.
Oh
much is
no,
known
we're really
about
doing
him.
this.
It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum.
I don't even know what to do with that information.
As the first innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2. Who was the strongest innocence?
Oh, we're just like really going ham with these questions.
Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Sure, try again. I trust you've got my back.
An innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world. A literal personification of history. Traditionally, an innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident or the known world in general. At least the parts that matter.
Yes, so interesting. But I thought you'd give me the answer to the question.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly an innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The innocence wins because an innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help?
Yes, immensely.
Great, Dolores.
Fine.
Incorrect again.
Ugh.
She originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the innocentic system itself. And somehow, keeps popping up in your mind, she is not often considered the strongest, even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again?
Vesper Messina.
Incorrect.
Franco
Vesper Messina,
Negro.
correct. Named the innocence of militarism. He codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue. Question 3.
Oh,
Was
no.
the false innocent? Got it under control.
Kedra.
Incorrect.
Erno
Kedra is a
Pasternak.
correct. There have been a number of counter or false innocences. Some assumed to have innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen. The most
I'm taking this
famous
seriously, I
and
promise.
important of these was Erno Pasternak. He was into torture, despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and humiliated by Stepan the Despicable of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much. This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all. The most precious to humankind.
Oops, my bad.
I've got it. Honest.
I had a sneeze. Gosh, okay. Dolores Day. It's gotta work.
Correct.
Yes!
The Mesk might see Franco
Oh,
Negro as
baby.
the father of nations, but as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude. Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest
Mark
innocence.
is a student.
A most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
Yeah, definitely not doing my Duolingo right now. Nice.
Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful.
Okay, let's put that down for a second.
Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get
1 out of 4.
a D.
Nice.
Not particularly remarkable, but technically a passing grade. Not that anyone really expected better.
I finally got Dolores Day at the end.
You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
Thinks it's so smart. God damn.
Okay. You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
I'm gonna put the book away.
Browsing through your educational survey is done. It seems oh yeah, this is what I was made for.
The Perconation. Oh, we're gonna pass it this time.
Correct. As the question easy, everybody knows the answer.
Franco
to this.
Negro.
Correct. Franco Negro. Question got it under control. No problem.
Erno Pasternak.
Correct. The most final stretch. I've got it.
Dolores Day.
Correct. Everything. Congratulations on an A.
I got an A.
All correct.
Yep. Look at me.
Impressive.
I learned.
Oddly so.
And I was doing Duolingo. More like Duo Testo.
You really navigated.
That's 5 XP.
Well
Uh-oh.
done.
Down to 60. We need 60 more XP. Got you this time. Not so smart anymore, are you?
The lieutenant is doing his best to ignore your behavior.
Ignore it, Kim. Brilliance arrives all the same.
Yeah, sure.
Put the book away. Dude, I'm so smart. Hey, do you buy used books? Can I sell them back?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime.
Farewell now,
Romantic-
book peddler. Yeah, book peddler. You peddler of books. Oh, you think you're wise. Oh my gosh, it's 4:30. We burned like 2 hours sitting there reading that stupid book. Oh, quick save. Uh-oh. In the next episode, we scrounge together 60 more XP or Nightfall hits us. Whichever one. I gotta buy dice and I don't have enough money anymore, so we gotta figure out how to get some money. Until then, see you in the next one.